Good morning, Vietnam, Vietnam, Vietnam. In the evolution of the human being, those people not eating, what we call breatharians, are very much in the front line. Okay, at least when it comes to this habit of nature of eating each other. Okay, everybody eating something, eating each other. It's a very ancient stuff related to the deployment of life, where since everything emanated from the same source, it has this tendency to try to become one again. So this is why they are eating each other. It happens on the material reality as a form of food, and also in a psychological level. Okay, people want the others to believe their own limited belief system. Okay, gathering, religion, countries, flags, and everything. It's all try to become, into one again. Okay, come back to the source and everything. All this bullshit. But in fact, it's deploying of life, and more advanced being. This is the adventure. Okay, very simple to understand. So I said those Breatharian people are in front line when it comes to this challenging habit of nature. So on the picture you have a German guy, which is a Breatharian, and I'm going to take the example of this guy, and he's another one in India, another Breatharian. Both of them studied by science in hospital. They put them in a room, filmed them continuously, monitored their organs and everything. Okay, we're going to see the reaction of science between brackets to this phenomena of people not eating, okay, not drinking, not eating. Okay, the reaction is different, whether it is from the Western science between bracket or from the Indian hospital equipped with the last scanners, ecography and everything, all doctors studied in Western universities and everything. You see the reaction of the Indian, which are from a certain culture, a culture which is open to spirituality, to has no real limits of what is possible or not, their deities and everything, Mahabharata and all these stuffs. Okay, so there is a background of something bigger, where Western science is mostly now materialistic, childish, limited. Okay, so both guys have been studied. On the picture is the German guy. The German guy is very interesting because he has no background into any belief system. He doesn't believe anything. He just read a book, and one of his friends was into this kind of fasting and exploring, and he decided to give it a try with no background in belief system or something. No spirituality, no religion. The guy is a pragmatic German guy, and experimentator. He's an adventurous. He's an inglorious bastard, his own way. So he stopped eating and he continued not eating. And then some hospital challenged him or something, some scientist, and he accepted. He said, yes, of course, I want to be studied because this phenomena is very, very interesting. What is growing my nails and stuff, how this is possible, I want to know. But at one condition, I participate to the experiment, to the study on myself, but whatever the result, you're going to have to publish it. Okay, this is what he agreed with the hospital in Switzerland. Okay, so this is his first scientific study on himself. And after 10 days, the guy not eating, not drinking, nothing. The study was done, but they refused to publish it. They refused. They refuse. It's against their dogma. Okay, you see how those mediocre species automatically limits itself from something that challenge its belief system. Okay, this is the human being as stupid behavior. Okay, it's dishonesty and lying. When you lie by occulting information or obfuscating, you occult it. You do like it doesn't exist because it challenges your own little belief system. You are a liar. You are a bullshitter. Okay, so this science is fake. Fake science is science. You do the study, you publish the study. So 10 days without eating and stuff, and the guy is normal, lost a little bit of weight. He said I was constantly indoor, the air conditioned and all the pollution. You know, you imagine a hospital full of their Wi-Fi's and neon lights. So the guy said I was not in my best because isolated from nature and everything, but it's okay. And he asked, publish it. Didn't want. And you see the journalist contacting the hospital and say, why do you, why? They want to contact the doctors, and the doctor doesn't want to talk to them. You can see it in the documentary. I put you the link. And then he participated to another study in Prague. And also, a lot of problem. They didn't publish this one. The Switzerland was published after all, you know, and he said he was just fasting. Okay. Yeah, so challenge the reality. Those people operate, their bodies operating in a different level. Okay, so they are in front line of evolution. They don't go to toilet, okay, because there is nothing to go to toilet. They don't go to pee, and they don't go to toilet. Okay, the guy in India, you see the difference between the guy in India. The hospital filmed him 24 hours continuously, non-stop, every day. Through all these days, the tape never stops to film each and every movement of him. His bladder under echography, his organs under scanner, blood testing and everything. He just, when he accepted, he just didn't want something invasive like cutting him or something. But they did all the scanners. He gave him, okay, scan me. Echography, my bladder. His bladder, the guy, the doctor charged of echographing his bladder, you see him talking. He said, I never seen this. I see the bladder feeling, and then the liquid inside disappears. Okay, so it's kind of feeling and emptying itself, like the body is absorbing back what's happening there. Okay, so the reaction of the Indian hospital, what is it? You see them in the interview. This is crazy. We have never seen this. This is challenging all what we know. It's a bomb, he said. The director of the hospital. You see the difference between kind of honest people in India and the others who want just to protect their belief system, okay, their own limitation, okay. So by protecting your own limitation and occulting information or avoiding to decode it, you become a bullshitter. Okay, you are just a bullshitter. Okay, so this is the Britarian people who are in the front line of challenging the habits of nature. It's a big egregore, guys, this eating each other. Me, myself, the documentary in which you see those guys entered around 2010. When I saw it, it changed my life. It changed my life, and I started those long days fasting, you know. My second one was it was heat, summer, polluted city, and I stretched 7 days doing a lot of stuffs, and I said, this is crazy. This is crazy, because I was never good into fasting, you know. But the moment I saw the documentary of this guy, Peter Arthur Strobinger or something like that, it's unlocked the possible. So somehow he pushed it in the informational field by investigating this phenomena and reaching many people. So I started playing with this, and food became very much a part of my stuff. And it's true. At certain moment you evolve in the matter, you are confronted to those old structures of life. those old habits. My last fasting, I did it without counting the days because I want also to be out of time and not free from time and stuff. And after I don't know how many days, I had some kind of nightmare, and there was something coming from behind, like some entity or something, this bullshit. And usually in the dream, I just go and destroy. But in this time, I was still in the body. So you have this, when you cannot move. We call it sleep paralysis and everything. So I am in the dream, in the astral realm, and also connected to my physical body. So I couldn't move, So it stressed me. The situation stressed me because you cannot move. The body is still asleep, and you want to turn and punch this shit in the face. And I understood it's the egregore. It's the egregore of eating each other. The egregore of eating each other who was challenged by me. Yeah, challenged by me because me. It's really challenging the structure. I don't care about the form of anything, It's me. It's primary consciousness work. I do this this fasting and everything, but I'm that crazy that I can break a fast in like this, like a second, because I say, I'm not a mystical here. I want this body to change. So I go and I have junk food in the city and a beer. Okay, after 10 days of fasting or 7 days, and I sit and I want to feel I'm a mystical or this body is changing, and I eat and I see what it feels. Is this body changed or not? I don't want to close myself in a mystical, position, and I want this body to go next level where he doesn't need food and everything and explore consciousness and everything. So understand that this is not for health, guys. Okay, people die. People die when they go fast, dehydrated, and they try to reach a pranic level. Okay, some people died trying this. It's an adventure. It's dangerous. It's not here. We are not for health. We are exploring. Okay, just like those people not wanting to eat animals because of ethics, because they are hearted, and even if it's not good for their health, but behind it could be not good, depending on everybody's body. Like I said, those are not eating at all, okay? They do it from a point of view of consciousness. Me, it's adventure of discovering and everything. So it's a discovery here. It's not about health, guys. It's about adventure. So this egregore of eating each other has already been, I would say, destroyed. This Britannian phenomena, people not eating, was very much a saint stuff. Some legends about some saints in Christianity or on the Eastern cultures and everything. They don't eat, and now it entered the mainstream. It entered the morphic field. So you can see how humanity changed, how this limit has been broken. Okay, one of the limits. I said eating each other is a very powerful egregore, which I felt coming to me when I had this funny sleep paralysis. Okay, stuck in between the material world and the astral, and I couldn't find the right action because I want to turn with my physical body, and the stuff was not physical coming from behind, and this is what gives those funny situations, and it made me laugh. I know that this stuff was already finished. It was its last stand. So humanity is changing, it's evolving, it is clear. Turning a blind eye on these facts, guys, make you a liar. Okay, make you a bullshitter. Everybody has the right to limit itself and everything, but don't limit the people with you. Okay, don't drag the whole reality to your level of mediocrity. Okay, a true adventurer, he sees something crazy. He says, I want to try. I want to push further everything. He doesn't want to close himself and close the people with him into smallness. Okay, he want to open the field. That's the quality of the adventurous, of the deployment of life, of the deployment of next level. So this eating each other is challenged. Practically, for me, it's very strong now in the morphic field. Like I said, it was some scent back in the past. Now it's all around. So challenged. Many of them will be challenged. Okay, some structures in the human being, animalistics and everything will be challenged, and it will be another way to structure the energy in the form, in the next form. Okay, you see it here, people not eating. Okay, studied by hospitals. If you turn a blind eye on this like it doesn't exist, you are a fucking bullshitter. You are just a bullshitter, okay? Yeah, so the documentary is available. I strongly advising to you to see it. Again, it's not about your health or your well-being and everything, okay, or your little smallness. It's about the people who are into the adventure or of discovering what is possible, what is possible to deploy, you know, consciousness, to explore, to have an adventure, to look behind the limitation. Okay, so it's not a healthy stuff. Not for your health. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. The difference between fasting and being in the pranic stuff is that the body feeds itself from another level, from an energetic level. You are not starving anymore. Okay. There is those fasts where you are starving yourself. And at a certain moment you start to eat again. This is just fasting. But there is this state where you don't need food. And it's not black and white, because apparently we are all, a big part of us is pranic. It's energetic. This food is just, you know, just something plus. The two are working together. Yeah, so there is starving, which is just, you know, like some asceticism or something, you know, the fasting as asceticism, and there is the state where the body shifts into pranic working, okay, and it's this stuff people has to be spiritually free from the mental. They have to be in certain conditions, physical conditions, because like I said, if there is pollution, electromagnetic, and you don't see the sunlight, and the air is artificially stuff. The guy said in the hospital it was a little bit, you know, a little bit, I was a little bit tired. But when he's in nature and everything, he's jumping around. Okay, yet those two guys gave themselves to science, willingly agreeing, publish whatever you see, just publish it. And the European didn't want to publish, resisting. Becomes liars, bullshitters when you stop the truth. Okay, so this was the video about humanity changing, documented, doctors talking. Go watch the Indian talking, saying this is, we never seen something like this. This is a bomb in a hospital, telling this. The human body changed, guys. The manifestation changed. It was always like this. It deployed. It has many memories, you know, atavism and everything. And the more consciousness inside, the more conscious stuff will appear. Conscious form will appear, operating in a different level than duality. Okay, those Britannians are not in duality with the energy anymore. They are connected to the energy. The mental body gave us, you know, the intellect gave us this duality at its maximum level, which was the one direction to explore, because it helped us construct our egos, our personas and everything, and grow in consciousness. But then we go back in a raw mode toward the body. Okay, you understand? So the intellect built the duality. This is why, for example, how the human body is reacting to the sun, because when the sun is hot, the sun is burning me, I have to hide. And the body expresses this duality with the elements, and he's not like the animal. The animal, just when it's hot, he goes to the shade. He will never judge the sun or something, never put himself in duality. and he's in harmony with the nature. This is why they stand cold and stuff. But the mental direction had to be explored because it refined individualism, and it refined the sense of free will, discovering stuff like those guys deciding not to eat, to try, the German guy doing it with a totally scientific mind, with no belief system. He said it himself. Okay, so, and then we go back in a direct relationship to the physical world, but with a much more sophisticated point of view, consciousness, which has grown up by the help of the mental guys, by the help of duality. So we come back in a direct relationship with our form, manifesting it, just the direct way of the animal, but the animal is connected to his instincts, to all the programs of nature. The human will come back in a conscious way, guys. And this is where is the evolution becoming conscious. For the first time, it is an exploration from the being itself. It's not a species egregore or something. It's becoming more and more individualized. So this is the adventure. And yes, stuffs are changing in a spectacular way.